Hello. What's happening, man?
It's good.
Iron Echo. There isn't any echo, is there?
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get the list together and everything.
Oh, yes.
People start coming in here. They're saying something. Hey, if anybody's in there, say something. So I know when to start doing this. Figure I'll just BS with you for a few minutes here, man.
Right.
We got the list together and all that kind of stuff. I got like eight. I don't know. Wait a minute. One, two, three, four, five. Like nine honorable mentions here. So I'm gonna try and narrow it down a little bit.
4, 5, 6 of them.
Six honorable mentions. I bet a lot of them are the
Probably.
same. It's funny with you in the other room. I can. That's why I thought there was an echo because I can hear it. I thought I was echoing for a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, how's it going, man?
Eric.
It was extremely tough. Thanks for coming a lot, man. If you could, if you could like, I'd appreciate it. As soon as a couple other people show up here, we'll hit that obnoxious intro and get going.
All right. All right. And if you
Hey,
could, share it out before we get going.
yeah, I had to. I had to reschedule till 10 tonight because we had Night Watch going and we had Al going, and I just don't want to overlap anybody. I don't want to step on anybody's toes, and plus, I would try to give everybody a chance to like everybody if they want to. So, all right, I think I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry, I think I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh, thanks, Eric.
yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, man, and I always appreciate you showing up, man. You're always well appreciated. All right, well, just for you then, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this intro. See if it goes right here. Oh, I was just doing, man. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? Thanks for showing up this time. No, I'm just joking, man. Oh, and Cheetah's there too. Cool, appreciate it. What's up, Prism? How you doing? Thanks everybody for showing up. And if you could please like the video, helps me out a lot. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That would be awesome. Even though they take them as they come, but I'll mark you down and come back and search you up if they do.
Right.
So much, everybody. So how long did it take you to make the list, Greg?
Oh, it took me about an hour altogether.
An hour?
Yeah, about an hour.
I ended up with like 25. I ended up like 25 names altogether. So like I said, I got like nine honorable mentions here. Had to narrow it down to 10. It was definitely rough. Eric hit around the head with that. Um, Coming up Saturday, of course. Speaking of Patrick in the chat, Patrick will be with us doing Phantasm on our deep dive, and we'll see if we can get it a little smoother than we did last time. Um, Actually, Spooky let me know earlier that she thought it was great. So either she doesn't have very high expectations of us, or we did a little better than what I thought. Oh,
Well,
we got. by the way, too. Boogie. Pepsi. I love Pepsi. I'm a bona fide Pepsi addict. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Very cool. Very cool. Um, is there anything that you want to talk about or say?
Um, just that I'm gonna be popping out a couple here soon. I got a couple plans out that I'm gonna be doing. I can't stream on mobile yet, but I might throw out a couple streams on the laptop here soon.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to finish it up. My final girl spotlight. Well, not finishing up, but following it up. I did Amy Steele. If anybody hasn't seen that, check that out. I was actually kind of proud of that. There's so many to do, but I definitely want to take my time making them. But they're really easy to make, and I like doing that narration. I really enjoy that. I'm going to do a lot more of that. If you look back into some of my stuff, you can see where I've done that a few times. But I'm really enjoying doing the Final Girl Spotlight. So as far as collections go, I can't really think of anything. You see, I'm going to be following up the Compulsive Collector, of course. The next one I do on that, I think it's going to be Terror Train because I got my feet of those things. When the new phenomenon comes in, the new Argento phenomenon comes in from Arrow, I'm going to be doing that. So, all right, let's start off with our honorable mentions. Give me your first honorable mention and why.
First, let me answer Eric here. Yes, StreamYard does allow you to stream on mobile phones, but they do not allow you to do that until you reach 50.
Really?
Yes, they told me when I set it up to do it, and that was one of the things you had to do. Now you have to reach 50 first,
Wonder why.
and it's
Well,
only from I can do it on a laptop all day, but I can't do it on a phone.
I do know that they had to okay me, so I asked for that. I put in my my bid. I guess you'd say for lack of a better word for pretty much permission to do it, and it took them about a day and a half, and then they finally got back with me, and I was allowed to, and that's when we started. So
Right.
I don't know why we had to go through all that, but whatever, it worked out. All right, honorable mention.
Well, I have 9 of them. Do you just
You have
want to trade like
nine
what's on the list, or just read them off?
here. Hold on. Eric says we'll just have to get you to 50 ASAP. That would be cool.
That'd be awesome, man.
Definitely working on it. And they haven't taken. I will tell you this: they haven't taken any from you yet. But when you closer to 100, they will start. Just make sure if anybody subscribes to you, to let them know to comment on it. Watch at least 2 or 3 videos, and comment on it, or they will not recognize it. They will the next day you look and they will be gone. I have lost. I'd probably be at least over 200 right now if that hadn't happened. But a lot of people subscribe and then they don't watch sometimes, and then they just YouTube will take them if they don't watch and make a comment. All right, go ahead.
All right. Victor Crowley from Hatchet.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Um, Billy from Black Christmas.
Got him too.
Um, I'm a I'm Leslie Vernon from Behind the Mask.
I forgot him too, man. You're so much better at these listening to me.
Eddie from The Howling. Um, Isaac from Children of the Corn. Angela from Sleepaway Camp.
Man.
Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th Part 2.
Oh, second.
Yeah. Babyface from Hills One Red.
Hey, real quick, that's very good advice. It's something that I had to learn too, man. Eric says is have fun, don't worry about the numbers. That's something that I kind of had that problem because I kind of took it personally. When I was working so hard and wasn't getting many subscribers to begin with, I just kind of took it personal. That they must not like me, people must not like me or whatever. That's not necessarily it. It's just so saturated. There's so many people making videos and doing things that a lot of times, even if your videos aren't getting watched, it's just because a lot of people don't know they're there. So I mean, it's just so many people on YouTube.
Right.
Okay.
I had just two left.
Okay.
I had Norman Bates from Psycho, and I wasn't sure if we were including this one or not, but the car.
Well, I mean, that's a villain. Nice honorable mentions, man. I a few of those I never even thought of that. All right. So my honorable mentions is Sam from Trick or Treat, the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. I know how people feel about him, but he's still a cool villain. Russ Thorne from Slumber Party Massacre. Russ Thorne's absolutely cool. You're all so pretty. I love you. Buffalo Bill, Silence of the Lambs, and the Collector.
Nice.
Of course, from the Collector series. I'm still waiting for the third one.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Eric says Christine also.
True.
Hey, Steele, what's up, man? Thanks for showing. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Please like it if you would. If you forgot to, a lot of times I definitely forget to. Everybody, please like and leave a comment if you want after we're done here. And that pretty much covers my honorable mentions. You ready to start at number 10?
Sure. Carlton Hendricks, Captain Howdy from Strangeland.
That is so cool, man. I forgot about him too. Cool. Like,
It's just he's a philosophizer. The way he speaks before the way he speaks before he kills. Well, and he doesn't even kill. He just wants to open your awareness to the world.
well, sometimes you just kind of end up dead, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens. You don't mean to kill nobody. It just happens. He just
Well, yeah, you could have nearly as much fun if you killed him.
Yeah, he's just trying to broaden their spiritual horizon.
Nice choice, man.
And the fact that he's played by D. Snyder just helps things.
That is very cool. Very, very cool. Strangeland is a movie that a lot of people still haven't heard of. I think it's from what, 97 or so.
I was thinking more 98. If anybody in the comments know, let me know.
Something like that. I remember, like I said, when me and your mom rented that, you was a toddler, you was maybe 1 or 2 years old, and we ran that, and we loved it immediately. Your mom immediately went out looking for the VHS. So, as well as being a really, really good guy these days too.
Is D. Snyder's birthday today?
Wow. Happy birthday to D. Snyder. Yeah.
Wow. Well, it looks like Eric, Prism, and Steel, though. About Strangeland.
I didn't think about that. See, there's so many I left off because I of course wanted to count in the obvious, the favorites. I want to make sure I didn't forget them because you always gotta love them. But I also got I also covered some of the. But there's just so many. There's so many great horror villains, man. It's just hard. All right, my number 10, of course, is Ghostface from Scream, and for two reasons. I'm not a huge Scream guy, but I do like Stu and Billy from the first one, and I don't remember her name, but I really liked her cousin from part 4. Her cousin was a badass villain. That was a crazy bitch, man. She was insane and very cool. I think she was. Really, I don't like 2 or 3. The ones I like is the original because it's a good slasher movie. They could they could poke at the fact that slasher a little less, in my opinion, like more a little more serious.
Right.
But I did enjoy it. I didn't like 2 and 3 that much, but I did like 4 because of the killer.
Yeah, and also um I do believe it was it was a Patricia I can't remember her name.
Um,
But it's not Patricia either. It's that one cool chick from the fourth one.
oh, you talking about Hayden Panettiere?
Yeah.
She did a good job in that one. Yeah, and I know why you like her too. Yeah. So yeah. That is true, Eric. And Laurie Metcalf is always a fantastic actress. So yes, I do give part 2 credit for that. Right, Prism. Uh, kind of like the Saw movies, the same aspect. All right. How about your 9?
Billy, Silent Night, Daily Night.
Um, yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, naughty. Why?
Naughty. Um, I picked I picked Billy. I I grew up watching that one, and the first time I ever saw that, I was honestly probably a little too young to watch it, but I really loved it when I saw it. I had a general awareness and understanding of things that a little kid like probably shouldn't have about certain things. So I just knew.
Man, that's why I was okay to show it with you, man, because I made it clear to you that your whole life, and it's just movies, and I did try to show you anything too inappropriate, but yeah, you probably was a little young to see that one, but nothing really terrible. It's not like I showed you, I spit on your grave or anything.
No, no, you just showed me that one just a couple of years back.
Well, no, it was no, I don't know I don't remember how old you was, but it was, you know, you was a kid.
Well, I was about 15 or 16 or so.
Really? I could have swore you was a lot younger than that. Okay.
No, I watched Last House on the Left before I watched I Spit on Your Grave.
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah, but the age you let me know a week or 2 ago, I didn't know about that. Because I down to it, boils down to it. The slasher movies and stuff like that, they're just movies, and if you know you get to a certain age and you don't understand that, then you know,
Yeah,
like
there's
I
a
said,
problem.
I always try to explain that to you kids, and let you know it's just a movie, and make sure that you understood that by the time we watched it. By the time we watched it.
Yeah, like I was watching things like Phantasm, Nightmare on Elm Street, and all them when I was like little.
Yeah, because it's just movies, man. It's only a movie.
All right.
All right, my number 9 is Art the Clown, and I'll tell you why. Art the Clown and Terrifier brought back that actual gore. It's been a while, you know what I mean? I actually brought back and instilled some actual real horror to me. You know what I mean? For a long time, we got a lot of, as far as the slasher genre goes, we got back some real hardcore shit in the Slayer genre.
Right.
It's something I think is missing sometimes. I think they try to go a little, too clean with their dirtiness these days. Hey, Phil, how you doing?
Phil.
Thanks for showing up, man. Please like if you forgot. Thank you for coming. Always, always welcome. All right. Well, what's your number 8?
Malachi from Children of the Corn.
I was wondering where he was at when he was talking about your honorary missions. I guess I should have known that he'd be in there.
Yeah, he got. I was trying to decide whether to team up Malachi and Isaac for that one.
Oh, to have it 1 and 2, yeah, you could have done that.
Yeah, because if I would have thought about it, Malachi and Isaac would have both been at number 8 because they kind of in the cahoots.
Yeah.
So
Very cool. Now, did you like the remake that they made of it? Did you like? Now, I liked the little Isaac kid that played it in that remake. The Malachi I didn't like so much, but I did like the Isaac. He was creepy in his own way. I thought.
Oh yeah, he was. He was just
But it's nothing like the original.
no. The only thing I didn't like about the remake was that one lady that was with old dude.
Yeah.
I like it very much.
Outlander,
Outlander.
the woman, she still lives. Yes, he definitely is. He definitely is. Got a chance to talk to him on Patrick had him on have Cheetah View on his show, and we interviewed him. He's a pretty cool guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I always thought the that little Isaac sounded like air supply.
Yeah. And as you know, I got his signature right here, along with Isaac and Malachi on my copy of Arrows, Tour of the Corn. All right. My number 8 is Captain Spalding. Simply because it's just a really cool character, man. He is my favorite. I mean, I like Otis too, but Sid Haig, is was definitely legendary. Rest in peace, Sid Haig. He was very cool. I really wish he could have been in that last House of a Thousand Corpses movie.
Yeah.
They just waited too long. He was too sick, man.
Yeah, I completely forgot about him for some reason.
Hold on a second. Speaking of him, if nobody's seen that,
Oh, here we go.
the sign Spalding, very cool. Very cool. I got lucky getting this for a very good price considering about a year and a half ago. Yeah, Captain Spaulding, I think in a lot of ways makes the first Devil Rejects. Yes. Oh, he is great. Yes, he is definitely great in Devil's Rejects. I wish they. I mean, I like Devil's Rejects, but I really wish that they would have kept a little more like House of a Thousand Corpses. That's the one that I really like, and as far as all three of them go. I don't like the third one. The second one, I like Devil's Rejects, but I really like Corpses, even if it does kind of rip off Chainsaw and all them little.
It's true.
All right, what's your number 7?
Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street.
All the way down to 7. All right. What?
Um, just his general um aesthetics and just the way he just goes about killing them, like just being worried about sleeping. I mean, I'm sort of my mom's an insomniac. I'm borderline insomniac sometimes. I can't really sleep
Right.
sometimes. Like I gotta be like dead out from like 4 to like 12 to like go to sleep sometimes. Um, and just the general fear of being killed in your sleep. And there was actually this story I just watched on YouTube not too long ago about this kid
Mm-hmm.
that was afraid to sleep, and then when he finally did sleep, because he said someone was trying to kill him in his dream, he died.
Yeah, that's where Wes Craven got the idea for the story to begin with. Yep, that's the exact story. Eric says, "You, Drake, do you prefer pretty scary or comical?" That's easy.
Scary, bro.
Exactly.
It just
Yes.
it just completely ruined the character when it became comical.
Yeah, to me the original one was the one that was scary. That's the one.
Hmm.
To me, I mean, I like the third one. The second one it has I've gained a little bit more love for it, but that's pretty much where it ends for me. Is part three.
Yeah, I wish he would have kept that scariness from the first one into the third one. It
Yeah.
would have made that movie just that much better. Like it's a beautiful movie, but just if we could have had Freddy Krueger from the first one and the third one, that would have been much better.
No, absolutely, definitely. Um, actually, you know that I do believe Dream Warriors is most people's favorite one, and I think it's just because of the group, the Dream Warriors themselves.
It used to be mine, but as I went back and watched them over the last couple of years, I've really come to really love the first one more and appreciate it more.
No, that's what I always told you. Remember, I always like, no, 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 the first one, man. Every time you ever said that, I was like, no. To me, it's the first one. Hello, there's my fiance. Hi, baby. How you doing?
Hello.
I'm glad you're here. But you like it for me?
We like it fun.
You know you like it. All right, my number seven is Chucky, and one name, Brad Dorff. That's why. Without
Like,
him, it doesn't do what it did. I like the first couple, and then as far as franchise goes, I like the first couple, and then that one, not the last one, but Curse of Chucky. I thought they took a big step back to where they used to be in
yeah,
that one.
yes. If we could have just
And I like Dorf a lot, like the first one and the second one, and like I said, Curse of Chucky.
yeah, if we could have had just the first one, second one, and then the Curse of Chucky, I've been like completely happy with that.
Right?
And then this
Yeah,
new,
they kind of started going overboard with the comedy stuff too a bit.
yeah, and then with this new Child's Play that came out, they they bring a whole new aspect into it, which I thought was interesting.
Yes, absolutely. I seen the Cole Chucky I think once, but I don't remember if that says anything. I don't remember. Did you ever see that one?
Which one?
The very last one, that Cole Chucky, where I think they're in a mental hospital or something.
Nope. Nope, because I watched a YouTube video about it and somebody spoiled me on it, so I didn't watch it at all.
Um,
I already knew what was up, so I just didn't watch it.
yeah, I completely agree, Prism. Curse of Chucky is somewhat scary. They actually went back, and I was really happy with what they did with that. There's my fiance saying hello to everybody. All right, all right. What's your number six?
Tall Man, Phantasm.
Awesome, awesome. Paul Man is badass.
Yeah, he was going to be in the top five, but a couple stole it.
Tall Man. Yep. Um, yeah, that's one that I showed you too. I from a real young age I showed you that.
Yeah, yeah, I remember you. Did I can't remember which store you bought that from. It wasn't Lance's, but it might have been an FYE in the mall
I don't
because
remember what it was called at the time, but I had to get the VHS to replace it because you spilled pop or something on it, and we had to get a new one.
yeah, if I remember correctly, I dropped it in a bowl of cheese.
You've still never seen a Phantasm movie, Eric?
Yeah, right.
Wow. You got to see that. You got to see that first one, Eric. It's streaming everywhere. Watch that.
Yeah, it's on Prime, bro.
Watch that. I guarantee you'll like it. If not, come back and tell me, and I'll apologize. Oh, hey, what's up, Interweb Kaiju? How you doing, man?
Ooh, could
Yes,
you?
he is a great villain. Absolutely. I'm listening to everybody. All right. My number 6 is Pamela Voorhees. I think she is downright scary as hell in the first one. You know, not only does she have her voice, but she has Jason's too. But I always wondered is does she know Jason's still alive? I mean, I know they hadn't really planned when they made the first one. Does she know he's But as far as character wise goes, does she know that he's still around? Because I'm getting the idea she's awful pissed for somebody who knows that he's still alive.
but in another way though, how in the world is Jason surviving out there though? If he, if she's not helping.
Mm-hmm. But she is, in my opinion, has got to be like, if not the greatest mother on the planet, horror's greatest mother of all time. Because she will not only, you know, kill for him, but she dies for him, and has no problem doing it.
Oh yeah, she's just no hell's given, man.
Horror's greatest moms, yeah. She is absolutely the best. Yes, yeah, absolutely, Eric. Yep, absolutely, yeah. She thinks what she's doing to killing is the right thing to do. Yeah, because she is the world's greatest mom. Absolutely. What's okay? What's your favorite, or what's your number 5?
The miner from My Bloody Valentine.
Dude, I forgot him too. Oh, how am I forgetting all these? These are ones that next time I'm going to take and I'm going to sit right in front of my collection. That way I don't forget anybody down. Okay, what?
Well, that's exactly what I did to get my list. I went and sat right in front of your collection and was like, "Yep, these."
Yeah.
The miner one has a very close thing with me. The first time I ever watched that movie was not just with my grandmother, but it was with you and my grandmother.
Yeah.
And we sat and watched it together. I was sitting there playing with the wrestlers and everything, and you actually, both of you told me to actually just stop doing what I'm doing and actually check out this movie, and I'm glad I actually did.
It's one of the greatest slashers of all time, man, by far.
Oh yeah, and just
I believe on playing 1981, and you better believe it.
yeah, and it just has this story arc that is just amazing.
Hell yeah, you've got revenge, you've got childhood trauma, you've got a love triangle. I mean, it's just going on in that movie, man.
Man, it's like the horror version of Dawson's Creek. Everything in there.
It's a slasher movie and a soap opera. Absolutely, it is. All right, so that's your number 6, or is it? No, that's your number 5, isn't it?
Number 5.
Okay. My number 5, of course, is, and I hated putting down this low, and I still would like to change it around, but I won't. Is The Tall Man. Eric, you've got to watch that movie, man. Really, you trust me. Trust me. I consider myself somewhat of a. If you look at my thing there, it says I am a horror specialist. So take it from the horror specialist, man. Check it out. Watch Phantasm. It is the most unique horror movie I believe of all time. It is the most unique, especially in '79 when it came out. And since I'm showing stuff off today, I've talked about this a lot. I haven't showed it off a lot. Here is my slipcover with the tall man's signature on it.
Yeah, no.
Yes, the tall man. Very cool. And I like Phantasm too. Also, just like I said before, though, and I'll say probably a million more times. You guys will find out. I repeat myself a lot. Phantasm. I just wish Phantasm 2 would have had Michael Baldwin playing Mike.
True.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We forgot to add in that My Bloody Valentine is a Canadian horror movie.
Oh yes, that's true.
All right. How about your number 4? We're getting down to it.
Chrome Skull laid the rest.
Nice. Exactly. Nice. See.
Yeah, it's one of the better new movies in the last 10 years or so, which is actually pretty rare because you don't get good horror movies now. It's all the same thing wrapped up in a new movie. It's same concept. We don't get any good original characters.
Right. Chrome
Yeah,
Skull was a cool villain addition, man. He really was.
yeah, he was like Michael, but with a chrome mask. He just
Little
walks.
more vicious than the original Michael Myers, actually.
Yeah, yeah, he just walks around and systematically kills. You know.
Yeah. What's that song, man? What's that song that they sing toward the end of that? Those two guys that's in the car.
Doof, doof, doof,
I can't
doof.
remember how that song goes.
Sexy. Oh, my favorite kind of is
Sexy bitches are my favorite kind of bitches.
bitches.
That song always cracked me up, man. That is, yeah, it's just fantastic.
Love the way she
Yeah,
shakes her
what's Later Rest is extremely underrated. Prism. I completely agree.
very much. And the second one was almost just as good as the first one.
Well, yeah. My favorite
Almost.
part of that was is how pissed Chrome Skull gets that that dude's trying to play like he's him. You know what I mean?
Well, not to mention we got Danielle.
Yes, yeah. I forgot Daniel Harris is in that one. Yeah, she's the one that's kind of running over his whole operation there. Yeah, I forgot about that. How did I forget about Danielle? She was
I
in
don't. He should be ashamed of himself. Yeah, chat, tell him he should be ashamed of himself.
It says second one is okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like it though.
Oh, hey, that's what it's all about, man. That's cool. All right. My number four is Freddy Krueger, and I'm talking about the original from the 1984 Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yeah,
where
it's good.
he is truly a nightmare. And I what I love about the first one is how they throw all that extra nightmare stuff in there. And it's not the stuff of him being a superhero and all that kind of cornier stuff. Stuff like when he stretches his arms across the alley.
No, yeah, it's good stuff.
Like the Tina in the alley, how I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but when he's chasing Tina in the alley after he does the arm stretch, I don't know if it's just me, but when he's chasing her, doesn't he appear like he's like real short chasing her?
Yeah. He does look cool.
Stepping up from behind the tree, cutting his own. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that that really makes him scary. Coming out of the wall like that.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just subtle, really cool things. Some are subtle, some aren't. But I mean, it's just yeah.
oh yeah, I love the NECA Ultimate from the first one, man. That is probably one of the coolest NECAs I've ever seen because he comes with all that. He comes with the phone and the fingers. The only thing he don't come with is the extra long arms.
Yes. Yeah,
But
yeah. But
those
there is
come with
one
the history pack.
older NECA I do believe that does have the arms, and there's also a Springwood slasher NECA that I'd like to get a hold of, but they're just so
Yeah,
expensive now.
yeah, but doesn't the accessory pack that comes with the TV from the third one come with the big long arms in it?
No, no, that doesn't come with the furnace either, because that's why I don't have the furnace yet, because it didn't come in that. I have the accessory pack, but not no, it didn't come with the arms. The arms comes with one of the old NECA figures, I do believe.
Dope. Robert
Hey,
Green.
Bones in the chat, how you doing, Bone?
Hey man, he's the director of Laid to Rest 1 and 2 died?
Yes.
Wow, I
Um,
did not know that.
Actually, your little brother was telling me about that. Right in the middle of him trying to get up the money, you know what I mean? To working, he did a fund me type thing where he was trying to get the money to make the third one, and I guess he passed away. That's what your brother was telling me.
Uh,
So
yeah, man, R.I.P. Scott Hall, guys.
yes, we're big wrestling fans. I'm a big wrestling fan all the way back to the day. I don't like as much as I do now because to me it just doesn't have as much to offer. Um, but yes, rest in peace, Scott Hall. He's definitely one of the most influential wrestlers ever. I actually put a thing on Instagram. I never put a rest in peace because he hadn't died yet, but I did put an Instagram thing out, just telling everybody what was up with him, that he had been that they were going to take him off the life support. So, all right, top three. What is your number three?
Art the Clown, Terrifier.
Wow, you put
Yeah.
him in the top three. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, he's top three. He's one of my favorites. Like out of the new um villains that we have, he is like grade A marquee, man. He is terrifying, like exactly what the movie says. No puns intended.
Well,
But
they took a step back. You know, they weren't worried about what anybody said. They weren't worried about what anybody thought. They've made that a fucking horror movie.
they couldn't get anybody to license it, so they had to do it themselves because of all the ratings boards and the censors and all this. So they said, "Screw it, we'll do it ourselves and release it ourselves." And
If
then,
that's what it takes, thank you, and please make a real horror movie. Do not make lame ass watered down horror movie. I'm so
well,
sick of that, man. That's the cool thing about back in the day is you didn't have that watered down shit. You had a horror movie, and
they
that's
were
why it wasn't terrifying.
right, and they were talking
And
about doing right, right, and they were talking about doing a sequel to it, but
but I think they did make a Terrifier 2, or still making it. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if they're still making it. I kind of don't want one.
Oh, I don't know. I think that guy's still hardcore enough to do at least another good one before things start getting screwed.
I don't know, man. I'm just sick of seeing sequels being made. Like, you get a really good movie and then they bring out a sequel and it sucks, you know? That's just what I'm afraid. If you make a really good one, leave it at that one. Halloween would have been fine without 2 through 15. But Halloween 2 is good, though, and so is 3.
Yeah, but I really wish. Yeah, well, I'll get to Halloween here in a minute. You already know I will. Okay, my number 3 is Leatherface. My big three, a lot of people's big three. Like I said, I got Freddy at number 4. My big three involves Leatherface because the first chainsaw is so badass. To me, it has the elements, all the elements that I look for in. I mean, it's got the most realistic and best performance from any Final Girl of all time. Leatherface is iconic. I mean, what I love about Leatherface is, you remember the scene when the kids keep coming in, and finally, he gets the first two, and then finally the other comes in there, and he hits a hammer in the head. He drops him, and then he runs out and he's freaking out and he's looking out the window because he don't know where all these kids are coming from. You know what I mean? He's like, where the hell are all these people coming from? He's like more afraid of them than they are him. You know?
And for a
I
gorophobic
love the way that dude
serial
screams when he's in there looking. He opens up the freezer and she pops out, and then he hears a noise, turns around, and he sees Leatherface coming out with that hammer, and he goes, "Ah!"
killer. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. I'd be like, yeah.
it was almost humongous level scream.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's one I forgot about. Oh,
So do I.
I'm taking the whole list right now. I'm stopping the whole thing. Stopping the whole thing because Humongous takes up at least number 10, 9, 8, and 7. Humongous. If no one has seen Humongous, watch Humongous. It is badass. I love Humongous.
And they just released a pretty good Blu-ray of that too.
Well, yeah, Scorpion. Yeah, yeah. But it's and on that Blu-ray you can finally see what's happening because a lot of the movie happens in the dark. So
I know.
But the DVD did an okay job of it. Yeah, somewhat. The VHS did a horrible job. You know,
VHS, bro, that is the worst.
Yeah, but Humongous. God, how could I? I'm so ashamed of myself.
I know. I forgot about it too.
Yeah, but how could I? I'm the one that's always preaching about it. I'm the one that's got the theatrical one sheet there, sitting right in front of me. Yeah, I mean it's literally sitting 2 feet away, and I forgot about Humongous.
I think he's gonna cry, guys.
No, there's just my brain's taking too much abuse throughout my younger years when I was, no. Anyway, Humongous is at 10, 9, 8, and 7, maybe 6. So, all right, down to the last two. What's your number 2?
Pamela Voorhees.
You got Pam at number. Cool, that's awesome, man. I agree. She was my 6th. All right, why?
Yeah, she just holds a special spot. I watched Friday 13th on the original VHS the first time I ever seen it. And then she just, like, the whole movie, you're captivated of just trying to figure out who. And then by the time I'd watched it, Jason was already a thing.
Good point, because the first one is the only one that's a whodunit, which gives it a special spot. You're right. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. And by the time I seen the Friday 13th, Jason had been a thing for over like 20 to 30 years. So it's like, So it's like, well, so I'm expecting to see Jason. No, we get his crazy ass mother,
And
and
she's fantastic. Come on,
that
mommy. Come on.
that was
I
great value.
don't let him get away. I won't, Jason. I won't.
And the moment I knew it was her was the first time you ever saw her when she steps out of the Jeep, because she comes out of there looking crazier than a shithouse rat, bro.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Voorhees. My
Yeah.
favorite part with her is where Jason's imagining seeing her in part two when she's talking to him, and she's like she get all pissed, and she's like, and all of a sudden she's like, that's creepy. That's yeah, and yes, Prism, I am okay. Well, I guess it depends on the opinion, but I my I think I'm okay. Am I okay? I don't know. Maybe. My number two is Sackhead Jason
Nice.
because I'll tell you why. That Sackhead to me is scarier than the hockey mask. I do like I like Jason. I always have. I like all of Jason. Oh, but for some reason that Sackhead's got extra creepy feeling. Plus, that's the only time because you know how they change the makeup in every movie.
Yeah.
Um, I love the makeup. How it was like he was a true Two Face in that one. You
Yeah.
see, like
Well, yeah.
when he goes through that window, you can see one side of his face, and then it shows in the other angle, and you can see the other side. It looks like two different people. I thought that was really cool. I really felt that Jason had something the other one just didn't have,
Yeah, it makes you wonder if he was supposed to be a twin.
and he can be hurt like a real guy. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, a good point. I hadn't really thought about that.
Because the way he's got two faces there and the way he ended up and everything, it's like as he was being stewed in the pot, so to speak,
Right,
he absorbed the other twin type deal.
right. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, he was kind of fucked up. Yeah. um Prism said, do you consider Hockey Mask and Sackhead different characters? No, no.
No, after the third one, I do.
Well, the fourth one too, man. The fourth one's really badass too.
Well,
And
is he still alive at the end of the third one?
that's what they tell us.
All right. Well, okay. If he's still alive at the
He's
end of
not
the
officially
third one,
zombie Jason until six, I don't think. So
all right, I'll accept it.
thank you, Eric. I appreciate that, man. I plan on keeping them up. Yeah, I put a lot of passion into that one because, as everybody knows, Amy is my favorite final girl. Just because of her compassion and how she really tries to figure out why he's doing it and what he's all about, how he must have felt growing up without his mom and what happened to his mom. That's what I love about her character. To me, that's what makes her the best final girl character of any slasher movie, in my opinion. All right, number one time.
Um, do we just want to say this together?
All right, one, two, three. Michael
Michael
fucking
Aldrin.
Myers. 1978 Michael Myers. Thank you very much. That's the one, man. That movie, I watched that when I was about 5, 6 years old.
I
And
watched it.
I mean, boy, you see the wall behind me,
Yeah, there ain't even no point.
and my head is in the way of everything else. Yeah, and that's all that's all 78 stuff for the most part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Michael, man. The way he creeps and the way he stalks and the way he watches is just he only really does that like that in 78, and maybe some of the maybe the first half of two. I thought that they captured that pretty good too in that one. I love that. I just wish the brother and sister thing went on in part two. That's the only
Yeah,
thing I like in part two. Other than that, they captured him pretty good. But
yeah,
78 is just wonderful.
yeah, because they ended up giving him a reason. Michael don't need no reason. Well, the shape don't need no reason.
Well, just like everybody, I see in chats and I talk to several people about him, and they say why, you know what I mean? How does he keep getting up if he's not, if he's not supernatural or anything? Because he's the boogeyman.
Thanks.
I wish they would have ended it. I mean, as much as I like some of the sequels and this and that, it would have been perfect if they would have left it when Loomis come and looked over that balcony and he was gone, and that
Yeah,
was the end of the whole
one
thing right
movie.
there.
Yeah, you guys let that one
Really
movie.
wondered today where the hell he's at. That would have been fantastic, and it would have really his legacy to me would be much better these days.
Yeah, I mean
You
it's
know what I
like Black
mean?
Christmas. We have no clue who the hell Billy is, and it's been
But
that way.
that's yes, in Black Christmas, yes, that's the cool part about it.
Yeah, we still don't know who the hell Billy's supposed to be.
You don't have to know who they are. You don't have to know why. You know what I mean? You know, it just is what it is, man.
You get the film, yeah.
It is what it is. And that's what, to me, that's what true horror, where it comes from. It just is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, to to me, people put too much emphasis on explanations and
Yeah.
why. To me, it's much scarier if you don't know why. If the more you wonder, the scarier it is. So, all right. Do we have an idea what the next top 10 is going to be next week?
Well, we got top 10 Universal monster movies.
We also got top 10 villains. You know, just in general, we got, man. There's so many top 10s that we could do.
Oh man, I got a couple of interesting ones here. I got classic actresses. Um, or we can branch out a completely different direction. We could do wrestlers in commemoration of Scott.
Maybe, yeah. Because I would really love to be able to do that. I do want to do it sometime soon, but we'll figure it out, and I'll post it up.
Right
Because
on.
everybody, thank you very much for coming and joining us in this top 10. I so much appreciate it. If you haven't liked, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Um, hit that little bell for notifications. And from the bottom of my heart, it really means a lot that you guys join us. I'm I for the longest time I thought about not doing streams because I didn't know if people would show, but I'm really glad that people have showed. I'm so appreciative. Much love to everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, and thank you, Eric. Watch Phantasm, man, because we're doing thing with Patrick Saturday, and I'm gonna deep dive so deep into it, man. And I want you to be able to see the stream. So can't do that if you haven't seen it because that'll spoil spoil it for you. So watch it before Saturday if you possibly can. Thank you, everybody. Much love to you. Don't forget that is Drake, and right now he is on GoreAphobe's channel. And yes, absolutely, Bones, you are right. Boy, I am GoreAphobe, and you absolutely are not.